So, last time G2 and Fnatic had a big fighto, I made a kazoo band. This time they're at it again, and I've got to step it up. How do I do that?
I can explain.
No, not doing that again. Here we are, week 6 of 8. It's getting closer to the end, and as we look at the leaderboard from last week, things are starting to spread out a little bit. Steph going from worst to first was a shock, but could he keep up the momentum? Could Terry return? Could D hit the top spot again? Who knows, we'll find out. Here are the week 6 predictions, and we start with D first, as it is alphabetical. When it comes to the big match, it's what we're looking at for this week. So, Fnatic and G2, even across the board, though D has went for the G2 win. We then move to Darius and Duncan. Again, they've both gone G2 wins. Darius a little bit more confident on them going for the sweep. Got to remember, Fnatic won last time they took each other on. We go to Martin and me, and again, we've also went for G2 wins, with differing opinions on the mid objectives. And finally, Stefan and Terry, who have just both went for sweeps for G2 this week. Fnatic not even getting a look in. But we've got to also understand there is another 9 games that happened in the week, and we've made some predictions on them as well. Let's see how they pan out as we work towards the week 6 rundown. Right, let's kick this game off. Game 1, Mad Lions versus SK for the second time, and First Blood went to SK in a nice bot lane fight. Now the Herald went Mad Lions' way. Just chill as you like. Dragon, Cloud, went to SK pretty comfortably and 2 kills up at the time. First tower ended up 2 Mad Lions though. Bit of a fight between the top lane and bottom lane towers going down first. But SK ended up in a really nice team fight to get themselves the Baron of the game and proceeded to dominate the Lions. Pretty clean win. Game 2, XL versus the Rabbits of Misfits. And slow game. XL ended up with the first Baron. A team fight didn't really happen. Misfits ended up with the first Dragon, while some sort of team fighting kinda happened. Then the First Blood went to Misfits as well. Would have thought that would have been an XL one, but it wasn't. Misfits also ended up with the first tower, and sort of things ended up against XL for another unfortunate game. But Misfits keeping themselves in the playoff games and getting some nice objectives on the way, and also the win. Now we move to game 3. It's Vitality versus G2. And, well, Blitzcrank was brought out. Yoink! First Blood to them at G2. Herald also went their way. Sort of off screen, don't worry. I saw the Eye of the Herald in the corner. That was used for the mid tower, while another team fight at bottom. Dragon also taken by G2. I believe this was a G2 sweep. You will just check over the video footage as it goes along. Yeah, with a Baron, it was a pretty definitive victory for the Samurais. Game 4 is Rogue versus Schalke 04. First Blood did go to the German team, the German-based team. Herald also went their way, even though Rogue were a couple of kills up, well, a kill up, but the Dragon ended up Rogue's way. And then Schalke's Herald was used on the mid lane tower, getting them the first tower of the game. but a lot of kills happened, ending up in Rogue getting a clean Baron, and then just strolled to the enemy Nexus. Final game of the day. Fnatic versus Astralis. And, well, Fnatic were a much better team than they were at the beginning of the split, I'll give you that. First Blood, theirs. Dragon, uncontested, theirs. Herald, not really contested, also theirs. And you can probably see where this is going. There's another tower for Fnatic as well, and the Baron. And yeah, they won this game as well, giving a nice good setup for the match of the week. Fnatic win. That's Friday out of the way. Let's move on to Saturday. And it's Schalke versus Misfits. Now, one of them running off a better streak than the other, and it was showing an unfortunate stun of a tower led to a Misfits first blood. Herald, not long after, also went to Misfits. Now, while the top tower was getting taken, Schalke did grab a dragon. They also grabbed a tower, as we see this replay of a nice little jungle fight. Twisted fate, man. But Baron went Misfits' way, while Schalke tried to take the mid lane and get some advantage. It didn't work. Schalke are on a losing streak, Misfits getting there. Game 2, SK versus XL in the battle of the initials. Dragon went XL's way. Good strong start. Herald was also theirs. This was actually a pretty important game for XL. They were doing pretty well, getting everything they needed, but it was at this point where XL ended up with the tower while trying to grab a dragon. It didn't sort of work, but SK ended up getting back into the game and sort of overtaking, and took it right from under their feet and noses and other body parts. Game 3, Vitality versus Mad Lions, and, well, let's just say Mad Lions weren't happy about their loss yesterday. Objective after objective. First blood in the jungle, Herald, taken, used, mid lane tower, happened a lot this week. Dragon also ended up Mad Lion's way. Yes, you guessed it, it was another sweep of objectives. Vitality way too late to a Baron, and sort of not really able to defend against their Nexus. Ryan Word's good. Game 4, Astralis versus Rogue. And Rogue sort of proving why they're one of the top teams in this tournament. Nice. First blood, even if it ended up being a 1-for-1 trade. Dragon, also taken by Rogue, while taking a kill in the bot lane. Astralis did end up getting a Herald, which was nice for them, and they're showing improvement. Maybe a bit too late. Then again, it is also Rogue who got the first tower, and the Baron. So, pretty clear win for Rogue at this point. I would say spoilers, but remember, this comes out a week late. Last game, the game of the week, G2 versus Fnatic. And we're going to say now, it was G2's to lose. They didn't. And we're also just going to say, it was a sweep. No surprises from Fnatic this time. Just didn't work out. Maybe it was the discussions of packet loss and internet issues during the last game. Not that that's actually the case. G2 did say that they would have lost anyway. So, credit where credit is due. I kid as well. I mean, these are big rivals. And it's just going to continue until, the end of time. But it was G2's win this time. Right, let's get us the leaderboard. Stefan did it again. Absolutely destroyed us. Well, Dee and Darius were close, so that was an interesting one. And if we look at the Week 6 leaderboard now, this is Stefan's to lose. But there's 2 weeks left, one more Super Week. He's got to keep the momentum going. Can Terry, myself, and Darius catch up? Can Martin keep his 4th place? Can Duncan stay the bride? We'll find out next time.